Welcome to the Epirus campaign for Et Impera 1.2.7. In the last part, we pushed out and took this settlement here, but we had to take quite a heavy price on our armies because I had to do an auto-resolve. Let's just bring this army around here. I want to move a few of them while I'm actually working here. I'm going to try and get this army back, trying to heal up. We've also got this army here, which I need to move over this way. And I was also pushing out this way to try and take this settlement here, but this agent really got in the way, which caused a bit of a problem. I'll just move the agent out just to see what's being defended here. Nothing great here, so we should be able to take that settlement. Now, before we get into the depth of the gameplay, I just want to talk about a video that Cam has released on the Et Impera team YouTube channel, where he's talking about the 1.28 update. Now, in the video, he talks about squalor, banditry, sanitation, and scouting. But he doesn't go into great detail. But what I will just do is just talk a little bit about what he was saying. Now, be aware that this video is released on the 21st of July 2021, if you're watching this in the future. And some of what I talk about could have changed in the process of development. What they're proposing for the 1.2 update is to reduce squalor. Now, if any of you are not sure what squalor is, if you come into a big settlement like Medlem here, what you will see is if we come to public order, you will see that there's a minus 40 impact due to squalor. Now, squalor comes from a kind of second attribute when building. So you get minus 8 public order for squalor, and then you get plus 4 squalor. So to me, it's never really made sense to me why you've got squalor acting at 2 levels on public order. I mean, I don't see why they just didn't say, right, minus public 8 order due to, the area being urbanized or something like that. And I have to admit, I just treat squalor as just another public order penalty. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how they actually manage that. To compensate the fact they're reducing squalor, which would of course increase public order, what they are also doing is making changes to banditry and sanitation to make it more playable. Now, he doesn't go into details, but I'll just talk a little bit about banditry. Now, banditry is an attribute which was introduced in the, the Rise of the Republic update. And to be honest, I've always found it a bit immaterial to the general gameplay because there's very little you can do, because once your empire gets big, if you see there, like for Medlem, the region's penalty for banditry is 37, because the higher the banditry, the more chance that it's going to occur. But the ability to reduce that is always been very difficult, because there seems to be beyond the technology, but you can see even that I've probably got all the technologies for reducing banditry and it's still minus 18. So effectively what I do with banditry is just learn to live with it. So I'm going to be very interested to see what the mod team do with banditry and how they change it. Now, moving on to sanitation. Now, sanitation is this building over here. And again, sanitation's been one of these mechanics which, as long as you build your fountains, and I can't remember where the fountains are now, and cisterns, it's never a problem. And I've only ever had a problem with sanitation when I've taken over a new settlement which has been fully developed, and for some reason that there's lots of buildings in there and the sanitation is low. Although when you play barbarian factions, sanitation can be a bit more of an issue. Now, one of the things tied with sanitation is plagues, and as Cam says in the videos, there's 2 types of plagues. You get plagues caused by low sanitation, then of course you get these really annoying plagues you get which just crop up on an arbitrary basis. And what he's saying is they're going to remove the random plagues, and to be honest, I really feel that is a good way to go, simply because they are arbitrary, and as he points out in the video, I've had an army stationed somewhere, or an army trying to operate, and they just keep getting hit with the same plague over and over and over again, and it's just annoying is probably the honest truth. I think if the plagues are more tied to your sanitation, and the sanitation is a bit more difficult to maintain, I think that would add a fairly interesting challenge to the game. Now, moving on to the last one, which he calls scouting. And what he said is that every unit will have a stealth attribute, which is their ability to hide. And I think probably best way to explain it is, say this army's come in here. They've come into my territory here, and you can see all the units in their army. And what he's saying is that in the future, especially probably when you're operating in enemy territory, say up here, although I've got agents up here, but probably I've got lots of agents around. But I think what he's implying is that if you're moving forward with an army and you don't have an agent working with you doing the spying, when you encounter an enemy army, you won't get this fully comprehensive detail of all the units. And what he was also applying is that will then enhance the line of sight attribute, which you can give to generals. I can't really illustrate it here, but what generals can have is line of sight, something which I actually do like. I can't see it here, and of course we haven't got an upgrade on the general. Having scouts ahead, and I assume by scouts he means agents, like the way I do it, to gather intelligence and find out who is attacking and who isn't attacking, is going to be a lot more significant part of when you're actually on campaign. And I think that's enough of the 1.2 update. Let's just get down into the this update. Now we do have a problem with this army here pushing through, and what I'd like to do is see if we can zap him. No, we can't. Okay. I think the only thing I can do at the moment is we've got this army here. We know there's nothing there. Let me just see if anyone's trying to sneak through here from Bribract. No. We've got an army there, but he can't really get in there. This army can't move that far. Oh, this army can. Okay. I've got a surprise for you. That will defend there. Now, I've had a rebellion in Corrales. I'm not exactly sure what's caused this problem. Raiding. Looks like we got... I think what I'm going to have to do is send up... Move the fleet here. I mean, generally we got very good relations with Carthage and that at the moment, so... And I'm going to send you over there. I mean, truthfully, these guys can't do anything to the Corrales. I mean, Corrales has got a full garrison of 17. It's just annoying. I can't understand why the public order dropped so low there. But we're going to have to be a bit careful now, because we've only got the one army down here. We've got a couple of two armies of these have just been hanging around being annoying. And this is one of the problems when you get a really big empire. You have so many weak points, and this is the reason why I've been working so hard on diplomacy on this side. Because what I would like to do is, I think I need to start... Where's another? I've got this army over here, haven't I? I just don't like leaving my frontiers exposed. Anyway, I think what we're going to do is we're going to push out here. It's Alexander II. I think we will fight this. Because, yeah, I'm not even going to take 20%. So get straight in here. Fight the battle. Enemy sallies out onto the field. They are dead. Because they're like most barbarian factions. They're full of... they're predominantly infantry. So we'll have the cav superiority, and of course we got our elephants. Wow. This is going to be fun. We do have a slight rise here with the mountains. So I think we will... that there. Your job is going to be in reserve. So we don't have as strong a front line as I was hoping for, but I think we'll be okay. Well, probably what we'll do is we'll move forward a smidge, and just to cover this line here, I think we'll have the elephants and that out on that side as usual. That's it. I'm just going to move these guys forward. But I bring the general up.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
Okay, we've got reinforcements from the flank. I think we might be able to harass these guys. I think this army is pretty badly damaged, so I think we can get in with it. I mean, you've got 175. You've got heavy melee.
Understood. Right as advised. Canteen cavalry. Elephants at the ready. By your command. Canteen cavalry. Arm on elephants. Canteen cavalry. Commander. Arm on elephants.
Heavy spear infantry, heavy melee. Yeah, we just pull back. Just keep them moving and it's not going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. Elephants back. Cavalry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
What we got over here?
Missiles awaiting targets. Slingers, understood. Heavy horse at your command. Italian cavalry. Forward. Melee infantry ready. Yours to command. Slingers, Borax swordsman. Commander.
Like one.
Missiles ready waiting. At speed. Your orders. By your command.
You guys fall back.
Palatine cavalry. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
We've got the light spear infantry over here.
Commander.
Can't find my
The brave, ready for orders. General.
group of generals together.
Orders. By your command. Palatine cavalry. One of our units has
Some more
used all
heavy
its ammunition.
units coming in from that side.
Companion cavalry.
Companion cavalry. Right, we need you guys to reinforce the flank.
Your command. To arms. Commander. One of our units has used all its ammunition. Warriors of Macedon ready. As you command. Missile infantry at your orders. Palatine cavalry. Engage. Swingers.
Push that way.
Borax pikemen. To
I
arms.
really need to get my cavalry operating.
Discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Gonna have to pull you guys back this way.
Commander, Attrition, your orders. Take aim! Pikemen! Understood!
infiltrations actually get into there.
Missile infantry ready. Thorax swordsman. Melee infantry. Orders. Understood. Orders. Your orders. Ready and waiting. Take aim.
Get the threat behind.
Ready and waiting. By your command. Thorax pikemen.
You guys have served your purpose.
Orders
The
understood.
battle is turning in our favor.
Attrition warriors.
We're very weak on the left flank here. What we got here? Cavalry pull off this way.
One of our units.
Ready! Attack them! Spearmen, that's ready! Hellenic Royal Guard!
Right, Hellenic Royal Guard come in, reinforce the center.
Heavy horse at your command! Right wall!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Slingers! Ready and waiting! We await your command! Ready your weapons!
You guys push through the center.
At your command!
Okay, Italian cavalry break away.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
You guys absolutely pound these guys. Wait,
Missiles awaiting targets! Your orders! Tarantine cavalry! Heavy cavalry! Tarantine cavalry!
The men are wavering.
okay, who's wavering? Idiots. Break away. It's because they got low morale.
The brave ready for orders! We await your command!
You pound those, the very light infantry.
Ready! Missiles awaiting targets!
What we got over here?
Slingers! Double ties!
This turned into a little bit of a mess.
Shot cavalry ready!
Let's sort out the damaged units. You guys have taken too much damage. Back you. Lots of those.
Riders forward! Armored elephant!
Armored elephants. Let's get you.
Warriors!
Wait. You guys over there.
Armored elephants! Forward! Ready to
The enemy general is dead.
Right, we've got the crash in morale.
attack their position!
Right, this side has collapsed completely.
Yours to command! Elephants ready for battle! Tarantine cavalry! Engage! Your orders!
General.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, hey, back here.
Quickly now! General! Advance at speed! Armored elephant!
Right, these guys are dying. Slingers go a long way away. Continue. I want these guys exterminated. Actually, I don't think we need to do that. So quick battle, end battle. Lost 427. I suppose it's still less than 10%, but I took a little bit more damage than expected. I mean, I would have preferred to have actually had to have a flat map on that, actually. The terrain was a little bit of a pain, but we wrecked that Bolly army. Of course, we're going to occupy them. We've destroyed the garrison. This army might survive, but it's really badly damaged. Got a couple of damaged units, but that should be okay. Yeah, that army fled away.
Moving unseen.
Now we got this army up here.
Command.
I don't normally do this, but I don't want this army hanging around being a pain, so get rid of them. Yeah, I think that army would have been more trouble than it was worth. So, because of course, next turn is going to be winter, so going to be into the winter cycle. We'll build that. I think we will keep a hoplite barracks here for the moment. What's this? This is a farm. We got plenty of food. My instinct is to put another storage room here just to improve our storage supplies, because operating up in these kind of cold areas is such a big pain. So we got this here. We've now got this area opened up. So just to show you on the map here, so we're kind of now within striking distance of this area here. It looks like the Bolly have got a little bit of territory there, and of course they've got there, but I'm going to leave it up to my allies to destroy this. So what I want to do is just going to push through now. I think I've mentioned before, we're going to go for the swinging door and work our way down to here. Oh, it looks like the Eblani have come down that far, so it looks like the good old Iceni might have disappeared for good. Construction report. We've got an Agora over here. What we got here? Subterranean aqueduct. We got a library. So I think I would like a Odeon if possible. Amphitheatre. We've got to start with the amphitheatre. We're going to need to get the public order up and running. Got an influential polis here. We've got no problem with squalor. Eventually this is not going to be a major frontier. -6 food, +4 growth. I think we'll go that route to start with. What we got here is certainly going to push up the sanitation as well. Yeah, so beyond that we're okay. I don't think I can build anything at the moment. I mean, we got 37 food. It'd be winter will be an interesting. We got this army here, which is effectively defending this flank. We got this army that's going to come up and have to deal with Corrales, and we're going to have to rely on navies here. Kind of, well, we need to get these guys back in, over this way. Don't like leaving him kind of sat out in the middle of nowhere. Oops. So we got an upgrade here. Wow. I think what I might do is move these navies around a little bit. So I think we were going to do that. Bring this navy round this way. Oh, and of course I sent this navy up here. So we're going to be a little bit exposed here for the moment. What we could do is pick up this navy and send you through here, and you can come back and regenerate here, possibly do a little bit of rebuilding, because these guys are only got like 60 units, so we could make this navy a bit stronger. So Corrales isn't going to fall with these guys. Not by a long way. But I've got a lot of armies over here that are effectively doing nothing. But at the same time, they are giving public order. So we've got negative public order again. Why have I suddenly got negative public order? What is going on? Or is it just that? I mean, and if it becomes too much of a problem, all I've got to do really is just come in here and knock that down a bit. And what that would do is make my... We've still got falling public order. Yeah, but then we've just taken this. And Cisalpine... think I wouldn't mind taking that up a bit more. Yeah, I think we'll take this up as well. Change this. I thought you got the 3 regions. Yeah, there's the supply line, 3 regions. Got -3 food, +5 grain. Got a little bit of reduction in banditry. I think we'll put that up. It's not like we're short of money. And that should strengthen things up a little bit. And we can just go for an end turn. Yeah, we've got subversion up here. Of course, we're in winter. Sun comes of age. Hidden agent exposed. Hidden agent exposed. Quick look at. We have a. Oh, we didn't actually build anything. Happy population in Corsica, Sardinia. But my army is going to come ashore.
For honor and glory. We still have a good wind. Easy into port. Attack!
Bye-bye. Now take this army out and just put them into patrol. What I wouldn't mind doing is bringing this army up, navy. Let me just move these navies. This is my gold star navy. You can come. I think we'll bring you up to this front line, and you can come into here. Your job is to go back to here. Actually, no, up to here. Oh, wow. You've got the upgrade anyway, so that's good. But we're still going to bring you back to here because we've always got that stupid pirates. Can I upgrade my other navies? Is that an automatic upgrade? No, it's not. What I did mean to do was up. I think we're. Yeah, we're just going to build this. Yeah. Bring this army over here. Of course, these guys are taking attrition because they've got no supplies. We just conquered this. I just really love fighting in there. Global logistics level -1% food upkeep. Global logistics +1 food -food. Okay. Yeah, we're not on a supply route here. We're going to need to get more food into this area. Yeah, you're probably fine if we come here. +20% attrition to forces in the province local armies because of extreme blizzards. Thank you, game. I always wanted an extreme blizzard. I mean, these armies are damaged. I mean, this is the direction I want to go, but we've also got to deal. We've got Flevum there. That they can come through here. And we got Vorium there. These guys are, again, I think we've got. They're on winter region attrition. We're not going to attack them just yet. This is why supply lines are just so important when you're fighting in the cold north. Where's that other army that? I'm going to keep you moving. Yeah, you're actually on supply lines, so you're good. You just need to keep healing up. I think what makes the difference with this army is, I think this is the army I put a baggage train into. This is another advantage of when you've got a baggage train that you're because technically, because you're carrying more, you get a plus 15% for ammunition as well. Low supply consumption, yes, because we got a baggage train. Really should put a baggage train into these armies. So which way are we going to go? Instinct is find out what's going on up over here. It looks very much like this whole area is open, but we're going to have to go up in that direction. I think we can't push forward. How big's the garrison there? 20, yep. I think that is the Novi capital. Let me just check. Where is the Novi capital? Oh no, it's over there. It looks like the Bolle have been pushed all the way back up to here now. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, these are spent forces. It's just a question of hacking through them. But well, we need to get up here. We need to get rid of this guy. What's the public order now? Yeah, we're probably getting bad public order from this as well. We're going to have to be a bit careful with managing our empire now. Right, we've got this navy here. This is really positive. Plus 23. If I bring you down to here, will you get that upgrade? Yes, you will. Okay, got that. I don't think there's anything else we can do. Sun comes of age. Let's check my... Yeah, we've nearly got rid of that political actions penalty. Likes Romans, likes barbarians, hates Easterners. Yeah, well, we've got lots of... I don't think we've got any daughters or anyone we can send out. We've got some of these guys. I mean, we could start working on the next generation. Have a quick look as Sun comes of age. If any of these guys need to get married or have the option to get married, though they're all quite young at the moment. You're married. Don't really want to bring in it. Got Pyrrhus here. Maybe we should get married Pyrrhus because he's got the traditional family name, but although he's technically not legitimate. Obviously, yes, he's not legitimate. Send you on a diplomatic mission. If we can get a little bit of that, increase the political consequence. Yep. So I think that's all we can do this turn. So we're just going to go for an end turn. Got a generous tribute. This whole massive attrition we've taken. Construction reports. So we've now got... Yeah, we've got a cistern in Rome, which has got the public orders nice and strong. Got a library over here. We're certainly going to take the library up. The one that gives us, well, more importantly, it gives us empire maintenance reduction. My instinct is to get rid of these guys, so not rather than going up here. I think in the right, so we got this here. We've got this army here. We've got allies here. This army is healing up. Can you guys sweep in and... I need the artillery army to heal up. Not sure. If I send you back over this border, will you heal up? Right, what we're going to have to do is send this army up.
Make haste, men. Gathering supplies. Commander.
What we're going to have to do is just maneuver this army into position so that we can...
My skill, swift and silent, a shadow among shadows. In your service, I never tire.
I think this army is foraging for food, so I'd guess that what's happening here is there's no food in this province. So, I don't know if I can... Estimated consumption 10, yeah. We need to get rid of this trash.
At your command. For orders.
What we're going to do is force the retreat.
We hunger to victory.
You should retreat back that way. Got you.
At your command. We hunger for battle.
I think what we'll do is give this guy the victory.
Destroy them.
I think we can take the auto resolve on this one. Give this guy a bit of prestige here, 92%. Mission successful. We've got 500 gold. You never understand this kind of...
Ready for further orders. We hunger for battle.
I think maybe
What do you wish?
burn them there. You come here.
Swifter than Hermes. My road is barred. Can I be of more assistance?
Commander.
I think what we'll do is we'll push the
At your command.
siege army up to there.
Make haste, men. Ready
I'm gonna
for
leave
battle.
you about here
At once.
because we've now effectively pushed these guys back to here.
We hunger for battle.
I'm gonna bring you up to about there. What we'll have is these two armies can push
Commander.
on Vicentio. You can come to defend the western flank.
How can I be of assistance?
I'm not seeing
Silent as a shadow.
Brit back there. This is goes down towards Masilla. So we're just going to look round for Vicentio here.
Among shadows.
I think if we take Bribract here, that will effectively secure this border and protect Octojuron. Then we can come in on two sides. Well, we take Vicentio first. Sorry, I'm confusing myself here by looking at the agent. Take Vicentio first. That will seal this frontier here. Now, Vicentio is a bit of a nonsense province in the sense that effectively it's only got the two regions, one up over here as well. So it's a very difficult province to manage. So what this will have to be is just pure public order. But once we got this, this will plug this gap here and provide a nice solid frontier. And then we take Brigbact, that seals this one. So these are going to be our next targets in this side. And over here, we need Treforum to push up to Flevum to kind of get control of this side. I need another army, don't I? Right, the other thing I was thinking is... got this navy here now.
It is an honor to serve.
Want you pulling back this way. You're going to become the navy to defend here, because this is very much out on its own at the moment, and we've got negative public order again. Supply warehouse, Odeon, cistern. I'm not convinced I need the barracks here, but at the same time, we may need the barracks eventually. Plenty of food. Just have a look. We've done the iron market here. Really need to get this army healed up.
At your command. Ready for battle.
It's always complicated. Let's have a look at the in here. Have you? Oh, you haven't got. That was a bit of a mistake. Because I mean, you're going to contribute to the Empire. -4, +9 public order. That gets the Empire nice and solid. I think what we're going to do is just have a quick flip through and see if there's anything I can do. Rome is nice and solid. I don't want to stir it up too much with any more just the moment. We don't need food. We got 47. Scythia is good. And it's actually positive food. Magna Graecia is solid. It's positive food as well. We've got one more turn and we'll get that granary to give us a bit more food. Macedonia is a little bit more shakier. I don't want to rock the boat here. So what we got here? We've got an inn, but that's going to cause even more public order. I don't need the money as such at the moment. Here, that 49 public order. Wow. Where's that coming from? Yeah, when we got low buildings and squalor slaves, maxed out buildings, I think we could probably give ourselves a little bit more food in this area, actually, I think. I mean, we got a level 3 here. That'll give us 4 more food for the cost of 4 public order. That will give us an increase of 4. This will for slightly more, and squalor. Well, I think we'll go with that to landed estates. I think I'd rather this public order to improve a little bit before we do anything. It's still a little bit shaky. I mean, we need this bit finished. Ilthicum, that's looking pretty solid. Dacia is out on its own here. What will we get from here? A little bit more food for public order. Where's all this public order coming from? Public order is stable, yes, thank you. Cisalpine has a problem. I think it's the effect of the navy. I'm going to need to do something here. What we got here? This is a public field. That's +8. What's this giving me? +6. +3. -3 growth. Boundary. Bonus to garrison and defense. Regional defense. My instinct is to flip to that. Yeah, I think we will, just to see if we can get something a little bit better going here. Because eventually we're going to have to need to move the army away. Pannonia. What we got here was Segestia. This is timber. What do we need? 507 wealth. Not seeing it for that. Though that does give us 3 extra growth. 675, 338. What's the public order here? The public order isn't brilliant. So, at the moment it's 4, so if that will increase it by 6. But I'm not feeling it as something that we're going to do something. Oh, what's the garrison here? Garrison is 18 at the moment. This will push it to 18 militia, cavalry, hoplites, but it's right deep within my own territory, so I don't need to worry too much. 120 timber, -7 food, 138, 15% wealth. Oh, look at that, plus 20%. We got it. Oh, I really like, where is it? That gives us plus 15 all regions. That gives us plus 20% wealth. I think we can live with that, actually, in Segestia for timber. Nearly missed that. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. Any opinions on Cam's proposed changes for 1.28, feel free to chuck it in the comments. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.